This is the 60-degree high toe TaylorMade. All right, everybody, before we get into this video, merch is live. The people want to see it. I'm a man of the people. We're doing it. We got shirts. Tees are for cheaters. We got the hats. Buying this is supporting the King, the King's team. You are a part of the King's army. Let's get right into this video. Got a lot of content coming soon. War against weasels is inbound. We're taking over the game. Let's go.
So when we're looking at this, obviously it's into breeze. I got you to that front flag there. I don't have a yardage on it. We'll figure that out.
Yep, we'll figure it out. Field shot.
Yeah.
Field shot, Trotty.
I like that. But, I mean, your wedges are older than time, so it's not even worth looking at them.
No.
Classic looking wedges, I get it. Grooves and wear marks, if we look at them.
They're greasy.
Yeah, and obviously remember, when you get into the full club, the 48, you can see they're a little out the toe. So again, that's that early extension deal.
Yeah.
We're going to get that combated with your little work you've done on your swing, no problem. But just looking at a shot like this, I probably want to see over 10,000 spin on this. Try and think about turf interaction, how it feels through the turf.
Yep.
See, this is going to have a lot of zip on it when you get one.
Definitely. I like it though, I like that. So that's 4,000. So you want? We're looking at 10,000.
I think you can get 10,000 on this shot. You got to really squeeze it and zip it.
Yeah.
So like low launch.
Yeah.
This is where your technique is gonna, like these launching at 43. Let's get it squeezing just over the height of the TrackMan range there. That black device.
Okay.
And like
Little draw.
I'd say like low fadey off the bank behind the pin on the left there.
Okay.
So steep and fading. There you go. Much better. That was good.
That felt good.
There you go.
This is the 56-degree milled grind.
How are you going to get? Get off of the track, man, ruling our lives.
Yeah.
So you'll start small with quantities and then go from there. All I'm going through here is like checkpoints for a decent player. Again, I'm letting you guide me.
Yeah.
Just hit the shots, feel the turf. Those shots back there, how you see a divot, that right there, which I could hear, you obviously got a plane going over, so maybe you can't. That's what I want to hear.
A little nip.
Just bounce. That's just good
I
use.
prefer to use that. I try to keep like my hands neutral with it.
Yeah. You know, that's great. I mean, at this stage, what am I going to sort of look for here? And it's just making sure the club goes through the turf exactly how we want it.
Right.
When you get a really good player, and you can be like, okay, well, there was no one here. You only bring decent golfers down here because it's like, it should look like this afterwards, you know?
Right.
Great stuff. Let's just talk high toe for a minute. Just head over here. So when you get, certainly in California, when you get into rough like this, you can see that the ball sits up a little higher. So if we go and just drop a few here, the roots of the grass here are a little further down, and by having that high toe, when you set up to it, one, when you play a flop shot, the ball is going to rip, as we saw from your old wedges, left to right. So you're going to leverage these grooves that come out on the full face.
Okay.
But also, even that sitting down, if you don't hit this, much the same as I was asking you to hit driver off the deck and strike that puppy off the turf and give me a divot.
Yeah.
If you come through, this ball's going to hit high in the blade. It's going to come out high launch, low spin.
It'll still have those grooves there.
Exactly. Well, it's also got mass. Look at how much mass there is up here. Look, even that whole section there.
Yeah.
More mass means more weight, means more energy behind the ball to get it through to the hole.
That makes a lot of sense.
So there. So you could tell from the sound that was hit higher out the blade.
Yep.
You didn't find the low point because the grass makes it difficult to do.
Right.
And it's
So you're trying to find that low point?
it's hard, isn't it?
It is.
It's like, that's why we've gone standard bounce, which
Right.
I'm trying to give you something that under the pump, you're on hole 16, you've got to get up and down.
Mm-hmm.
This is helping you. That's
Yeah,
why I like
100%.
the 60 degree in the high toe.
Okay.
And I like the others in this more classic looking wedge.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, look, I want you to, it's hard to find the low point in this grass.
Yes.
If I took you to Torrey Pines down the road, it's hard to find the low point.
Yeah.
Just because of the grass that grows here in California.
Yep, it's very different.
Trust me, for an Englishman, it makes chipping very difficult in Southern California.
Right.
In England, we just have green grass and you stick your hands forward and you just go like that.
Leading
and,
edge.
and it goes on the green.
Right.
And then like, our fair dues ain't a good chip.
Yeah.
Here, you got to fanny around with this and that.
Yeah.
It's like,
You
what
gotta
are we doing?
expose that bounce,
Oh.
right?
Very difficult to do.
Now, do you like this high toe yourself personally?
Love it
Yeah.
because of, again, for me, I've not grown up on this, so sometimes, and this is easy, but when it gets tough, I struggle to feel the low point, and that's why, like, okay, there I go, and if I play that, I've just got a bit more mass in the high toe,
Yeah.
ball will come out with different energy, because see how that ball there ran off?
Mhm.
So if you actually had hit that even worse than that, it would have landed shorter and then ran on further, so it's making up for your errors. Just like we got rid of the blade,
Yep,
I don't want to make it tough, I want to make
I
it
agree.
consistent for you.
I agree.
That's awesome, right? You struck
Yeah.
that perfect,
That's sick.
and then you got some spin out of it.
Yes. I can't remember the last time I was getting spin out of like a short-sighted rough shot.
Exactly. So you've had the
Crazy.
one that's tricky, and then you've got the benefit, and then you've had the one that hit like a player,
Yeah.
and it's money. And you can't control what happens because it's just tough. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's right. I'll be honest, I've used Vokies my entire life since the beginning. I've never liked the look of it. I've never used it before. Within 4 shots of using it, this is crazy good.
Yeah.
This is crazy good. And that's just unbiased. Like,
This is a nice nod to clubs in history that have been great sand irons and lob wedges.
yeah.
If you think about, there's a famous, I won't say it, competitor's wedge that was a coppery colour and it was big like that, you'd
Yeah.
have been a kid, but that thing was awesome round the greens.
Right.
Then other companies have made these high, big mass toes. For a lob wedge, it makes sense.
Yes.
If you get in the
Agreed.
junk and you just need to open it, it just makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
And then shaft-wise, we just go S-flex, tone down on those moduses. We're going to put the 120X's in the irons. We'll go in S's in these.
Sick. I love it. One more. I feel like I got to make one.
Perfect. Really good. Top quality. Good stuff, mate. You're dialed.
Yeah,
Get
man.
you, get it ordered up, get you done, get you in the putting room, and then
Yeah.
you're good to go.
Hell yeah, man.
In
You're
and
the man.
out.
In
Get
and
you
out.
in and out.
In and out. This guy. Genius.
Trey, how are you, buddy?
How's it going?
Good. What are we doing, Trey?
So we've got a Scotty Cameron, just would love, Pat's like an arsehole.
Yeah.
Would just love to get your view and eyes on this and then tell us what you think we see on this beautiful
Hang
machine.
out and try. And we'll get into gears here in a little bit, but that launched at 4 1/4 degrees with no top spin at all.
No top spin.
So it's skidding at minus 18 RPMs. I'll show you what the ball looks like when it's rolling. See how it jumps in the air
Skids.
and hops like a basketball?
Is that why I missed it right?
Well, it can go both directions. If it doesn't have top spin, every imperfection in the green is going to kick it one way or the other.
It makes a lot
So
of
this green line is literally what the golf ball just did.
Okay.
For over 20 inches.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Really bad.
That's really bad. That
You
makes a
need
lot of
some-
sense.
You need some tech in your life.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, you like the look of it,
Yeah.
but it's not treating you
I'm
right.
all down to try out any and every color. I've given up on this one.
Worse.
Worse?
It's got more loft. It's got a ½ degree more loft and 5 degrees more back. So in perfect conditions from 14 feet on a perfect green,
Yeah.
it'll go in the hole.
Yeah.
If this thing's breaking left to right or if the greens are bumpy,
Bad.
we got no chance of it going in the hole. I mean,
so bad.
it's literally a mirror of the first one.
So the top spin we'll find from an insert in the putter. So the grooves are set at an angle that are going to get the ball into forward motion. Then what we're going to do is we're going to set a certain loft based on the putter that Greg selects for you. That miss to the right that you talked about is then going to make him choose a certain putter that's going to help you with a different release pattern. So we're going to look at release patterns, we're going to look at grooves, and we're going to get some tech in your life so you can actually have half a chance of making a putt. but Greg's a great player himself, so he's starting on a putter that looks like what you play. So we're not going miles off the line.
Same shape head, same line configuration. The only difference in this putter is there's an insert that has grooves. And to Trotty's point, our grooves point this way.
Yeah.
So when it hits a golf ball, the golf ball does that and starts rolling. So I'm gonna show you this one first. Probably really similar amount of loft. We're gonna putt and see if it changes not only the launch angle, but the topspin numbers.
Okay.
You can see it.
You can literally see it.
Look at that.
That's crazy. It actually rolled.
We haven't even got going yet.
Okay.
Okay,
Look
so
at the green line.
we went from 4.8 to 1.59. And then what was it, 28, minus 28 backspin to 12 RPMs of topspin.
So now you're actually getting the ball forward motion.
Here's a replay of the ball. Watch it roll. He hits up on it a lot.
Welcome to the game.
Sick.
There's still just a touch of side spin.
Yeah.
That's the upward path and the open face a little bit. Probably. But look at the bounce. Look what it's doing coming off the face there. That yours looked like a basketball. That one's actually got a chance. Because it's got topspin, and then to Charlie's point, the naked eye can see that.
Yes.
Well, still much better, and that's just a putter that now all we've done really is add an inset.
Right.
So we got options with face rotation, we got options with making it more forgiving.
Right.
But remember what I said at the start of the fitting, you're the CEO.
Yes.
So there's a reason you're using that blade putter.
Right.
If you need to be using blade putters, then you know, you might limit us on using the T-bag,
Yeah.
but surely you're going to give us free run on the putter, right?
For sure.
Is that part of the trade-off?
Yes. Yeah. That's a good trade. That's fair.
Because this is still a bit jumpy, right?
Well, yeah, here's the story.
Uh-huh.
So we got lucky and got 1.56. Yours was 4.8. So this launched really high.
Yes.
That's too high.
Not good.
No more than 3. But look what the topspin does. And that's to try to explain the story of the insert.
Right. So even though it's still a bad launch because of that.
It's bouncing more in the air, but at least we got a chance because it's doing this instead of doing this.
Right. Makes a lot of sense.
We talk about what TaylorMade are. By going now with weight back, mass back, this is a very forgiving product that you're also going to see hopefully a bit of love from. Also, that white stripe on the top, you might think it's there just to hide the toothpaste that you drop on your shirt.
Yes, sir.
But it's actually there to help your eye as it gets tired and around. We work with an optometrist, so when this is wider at the back and narrower at the front, as you get lazy or you've had a few beers and you're not really focusing, basically that will help your eye focus. Okay. This is one area of the stuff that we do that I'm a big believer in, to be fair. A lot of the stuff we just talked about offline, I'll give you the honest answer on. This stuff I like. I think it's good. I've seen too many good results in here. You know?
Right. That's crazy.
There's a lot of line there, right?
What's up?
A lot of line, meaning on the back of the putter. It's a totally different look to you.
Totally different. I hate it.
And that's the thing.
I'm
Right?
going to show you why you did it right now.
You absolutely can hate it.
Everything, yeah.
So the hosel comes in behind the face here,
Right.
instead of yours that has offset behind the face. Behind the face makes you aim more left, onset will tend to make you aim more right. So instantly you're outside the hole to the right, and you didn't really give it enough speed to get it there. You probably would have made it if you hit with enough speed, but
Yeah.
we just changed your whole life from the alignment standpoint, just by what the putter looks like. Ball comes out right, which you're not used to seeing.
No.
This one's center shaft, face balance, so it's harder for you to rotate it.
Right.
So that little hooded inside out move that you're used to making is gonna be harder.
Interesting. Are my eyes still over, Charlie?
Back up 1 second, sorry.
Say it again.
Am I still like?
You're good. No,
No,
you're
you're getting better. You're getting better with every putt you're hitting. It's good there.
way better.
pretty good stroke to me.
He's a little late with it, isn't he?
Yeah.
With the release.
Yeah, it's a totally different feel, isn't it?
So that's 1.8. I mean, that's a cup outside, right?
These weights, movable in the bottom, so you can loosen that off and we can bring them back. You like a blade putter, that smaller looking putter. This is as close as we can make this mallet to a blade with the weight forward, center of gravity forward. So you should like the release that this gives you.
Okay.
But you're getting some benefit of a mallet. Right. Now remember, you're the boss of all this. If you hate how it looks, you can overrule anything. When it comes to putting, most tour misses, like the percentage of missing short, very, very high. So a high MOI putter that delivers more speed and grooves on the face means you get the ball speed out of it, which means the putt gets to the hole.
Now it's rotating too much, I think.
Yeah. Look at this now, what you can do with the putter.
Better.
So you know those weights I told you about? Now he's moving the weights to reduce the release. Because now you're releasing that putter massive amounts. He moves those weights back, slows down the release. I mean, how good is that for? It's insane.
This is the most putting practice I've had in like 6 months.
That's part of the problem.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense if you think about it. I hit driver off.
Love it, dude.
Well,
Love
I'm just
it.
honest. I mean, don't practice it.
Good.
That was almost money right there.
Almost money.
Yeah, we're done.
We're done?
That's impressive stuff.
Cheers. This is sick. So,
This is the best spot in the whole kingdom right here, for sure.
yeah, no, I agree. Like I said, I never practiced. So this is sick. It's eye-opening that I need to.
Mark has been here 4 times in the last 6 months.
Really?
He spent most of his time in here, figuring it out.
And when they come in, they stay in this room.
Yeah.
Hours.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I believe
They
that.
dive into information that's way deeper than,
And they can keep their strokes on here, right? So you'll
yeah, everything's
guide
saved.
look at that.
They can go back and see where they were.
And what putter is this called?
It's a GT Max
GT Max.
with the number 3 hosel.
It's called your money maker.
Yeah, I like this a lot. This is the first time I've ever not used a blade, and I really like it.
But to Charlie's point, the hosel's the same, so it's going to perform like it's the same, but the MOI of this putter, on a 30-foot putt, if you mishit it, it degrades the speed in the line so much, you'll have an 8-footer left.
Yeah.
With that, you might have a 3-footer left with that.
Sick.
That's what they're designed to do.
That makes sense. Is there a guy?
Sweet.
Sick.